We're at the time of year where I can say it's freezing outside and my husband's not gonna call me dramatic. It is freezing outside. Today I wanted to do like purple fall makeup look. I'm really feeling like the fall colors and like the fall makeup, but you know me, I don't like warm tones very much at all. I love cool tones. Love cool tone everything all season long, all year long. And I thought like, I wonder if I could do like a purple fall look. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna use the Anastasia Fall Romance palette, and I really wanna play with like these scary purple shades, like that one especially, maybe this one. So we'll see kind of what look we come up with, but I think it's gonna be fun. So I'm just gonna start by, of course, putting my bangs back. I'm trying to grow them out, and so someday maybe I won't have to put them back. I'm done with the bangs. I feel like I kind of look better with them and like something right here, but I'm so sick of like styling them all the time. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. Actually, I want them a little swooped. They look good when I take it out. So I'm gonna try this L'Oreal 24 Matte Setter Primer. I never use primer, and I thought like today I'm trying to use just a little bit different things than I usually show in my videos, and I've had this forever, so I'm gonna try this. It has 1% LHA salicylic acid. I'm really oily, and so any matte primer does better on my skin than nothing. I just forget to use primer a lot. I do notice it feels really nice, and it does feel mattifying when I put it on. I really do like this. I just need to remember to use it more. And because I'm so oily, I'm gonna put it mostly all over my face. I know some people just kind of do T-zone, but you can see like I already did my skincare and everything, and I'm already oily, so anything helps. I really do like how it feels. It blends in really quickly, and it feels mattifying, but it feels so thin that it's not something I feel like I just like have this heavy thick layer on. I think of like the Elf, is it the putty primer? I just feel like that's so thick and sticky. I really like this, how it is really thin, but it really does give that like matte feeling. So this is really good, this L'Oreal one. For foundation, I just got my Maybelline Superstay 24 Hour Skin Tint. I have the shade 112. I think I use this a lot on camera, but I really love it. So I'm gonna use it again today. I think this is a really good match for me. And I love this because it's just also really thin and easy to just blend in, and I don't really like heavy, like thick foundations very much. So the thinner it is, I feel like it can kind of show my skin through a little bit better, and just as I have aging skin, such a nice like coverage layer, but it's not too much. Normally when I wake up in the mornings, I work out, and I usually look at my phone, and the temperature is usually around the high 40s, sometimes 50s. This morning I looked and it was 28. I'm like, is that a typo? I was like, 28? Yeah, it was 28 degrees this morning. Yeah, it's freezing. It is cold. I told the kids, like, you actually need coats today for school because it is really cold. But it's supposed to get back up to like 51 is the high. Look how pretty that looks. I think that looks really nice. One of my favorite things about makeup is like this point, like when I'm done with the foundation and you just have such a clean, even base, I just feel like that's just so fulfilling, you know? Like I know we're gonna put a bunch of other crap on top of it. It's so like satisfying to just see such a pretty, even base when you put your foundation on. And I'm just gonna use my Physicians Formula powder, put a little bit over my red nose. I seriously need to get more of this. I am down to like, it broke, it fell out of the compact, it fell in my sink. I mean, we're a mess. See how much? It's a mess. I just got to get on Amazon and order another one, and I keep forgetting, but I do use it every day, so I definitely need to get on it. For concealer, I'm going to use my Tarte Creamy Creaseless Concealer. I really love this. I use this basically every day too. I kind of switch between the Shape Tape, this one, and like my Catrice one. But this one is just really a great go-to concealer. I've talked about before, I really love the creamy in it. When it says creamy, I just feel like there is something different. Like, I don't know what the creaminess does, but I just feel like it is such a different formula, and it just really works really well for me. I know Elf has a creamy concealer, and I love that one too. Something about the creamy concealers for me and my oily skin and my aging under eyes. I don't know, it's just the creamy I really like. Then I'm going to use my Wet n Wild powder just to set all of that we need to set, and just my triangle puff. Love that. I need to get some more of these too. These are getting pretty worn out. I have so much makeup. I feel like it's so nice to like have to repurchase something sometimes. Like, oh, I actually used it up. I actually used that product, and like, I need more of it. It's just kind of a weird concept when you have so much makeup. I kind of put this all over too, especially I've talked about my eyebrows. I know it's weird, but I don't have any hair hardly at all on my eyebrows. And so when I put the pomade and stuff on, I need something for it to stick to. So I gotta always powder my eyebrows. And for some reason, I like sweat under my eyebrows. Do you do that? Like, I don't know why, but like when I'm hot, the sweat first comes under my eyebrows. The weirdest thing. And then right here on my chin where I always get that transfer from my lip product, cover that too. And then I'm just gonna use my LA Girl pomade for my brows. And this is in shade Soft Black. I kind of go between like dark brown, soft black. It all looks the same to me. I'll fill in my brows and then I'll just use my pen to create some hairs on them, make them look a little more realistic. So I just use this angle brush and just dab this in, just get a little bit. And I've talked about before too, I like to start on the edge and kind of start with this, what I'm totally blinking, with this, the edge of my eyebrow. Like the tail. I start on the tail and then I kind of draw that in and then I start in here and kind of connect them. And I just feel like that makes the best shape. Speaking of tails, today is crazy hair day for my kids, for London and Taggart. Sailors in junior high, they don't do that. For London and Tag, they have crazy hair day. And London I did like a mermaid tail in her hair. It's really funny. It was cute. It was a little harder than I thought. I tried to braid that Barbie in her hair and it was a little difficult, but I think I got it. Hopefully it stays all day. She was a little nervous going to school. She's like, am I going to be the only one with hair like this? And I'm like, no, it's crazy hair day. Lots of kids are going to have crazy hair. Kids are going to like to see it. And I'm sure there's going to be other girls with that too. I think that's kind of a popular thing to do. There's also one with like, you put a plate on their head and you cut a hole in it, like a paper plate, and then you cut a hole in the plate and you put their hair up in a bun and it kind of looks like a donut on the plate or something. Sailor was telling me about that too. Maybe we'll do that next year. When I was younger and it was crazy hair day, we did like ponytails everywhere and like braids everywhere. We did not have this creativity. How far we've come with crazy hair day. And then Tag just wanted blue spikes, so he looked cool with that. For bronzer, I'm just going to use my NYX Buttermelt bronzer, and this is in the shade All Butted Up. I really love this one. I just wanted something kind of quick and easy. I didn't really want to focus too much on bronzer today. I keep forgetting if this is one of the lighter shades or the deeper one I have. I think this is the lighter. It's a really pretty like neutral shade. These still are really good. No one like ever talks about them anymore, but they are really good. I seriously need to get a new bronzer brush. I talk about this every video. That ball driving me crazy. And I'll just kind of contour my nose just a little there. Really like that. Is this the lighter shade? I can't remember. I'll link it so you can see. It is a pretty shade. I do have a lot of like deeper bronzers, and then I have some lighter ones, and I just sometimes can't remember the range that it's in. And a little bit on the forehead. I feel like forehead bronzer really changes your look too, from like stark white to like now you have a little bit of a sun-kissed glow on you. So for blush, I got 2 of these and I didn't really know which one to use, so I might just use both. So this one is the Nude Sticks blush, and this is in the shade Bare Back. I actually got this from Kohl's Sephora for like $7. It was like $7.50. I've never had like a Nude Sticks blush, I don't think, so I really wanted to try this, and it has this brush on the end, so we'll try that. But this is what the color looks like. It's kind of just a really neutral pink, really pretty. I thought it'd go really pretty with like purple tones, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of that here. I mean, you almost can't, I don't know, you can see it, but it is just very neutral. It's very subtle, but I think it's really pretty. And let's try the brush. I don't know how this brush is gonna go. Yeah, not loving the brush. It's a little small. I'm like, how do I do this? I feel like I'm gonna take my foundation off. Guess it works if you do it like that. Bugging me though. I don't love it. That is a really pretty color though. You can just see it's really subtle pink. It is nice. This is a silly brush though. I'm not sure I'll ever use this. I need a brush, you know? Okay, well that's nice. I think that's good for kind of like lighter makeup days, definitely. Maybe just to put something on your cheeks when you just need a little color. But then I got this bareminerals bronzer in Kiss of Mauve, and I wanted to just put that over it just to get a little more purple tone in there. And I'm just gonna use this angled fluffy brush. This is a Sephora blush brush. Just dab a little bit of this. And I just go over, oh, see, like that is really pigmented. Lots of color there. Really pretty shade though. And this has enough highlight in it too. I definitely don't need highlighter. I don't wear highlighter much anyways. This has enough glow for me that I don't need anything else. I'm liking that. I think that looks nice. I'm just gonna set with my Morphe setting spray now because I like to do that before I do eyes so my eyes don't become a mess. Oh, my mister is clogged or something. It just like sprayed down. I love the mister on this. It's the best. It's so nice. Okay, let's do eyes now. So let's do the Anastasia Beverly Hills Fall Romance Palette. Like I said, we're gonna play with some of these purples. I'm trying to figure out kind of where to start. We're gonna do mainly these 3 right here. I was thinking that one, but that might be a little too warm tone. So let's do these 3. I like to do a halo eye mostly when I do tones like this. So I think I'm gonna start with, maybe we're just gonna jump right in and I'll do this very deep shade. This is called Crimson. And I'm gonna start and I'm gonna do kind of the halo first. We're gonna start like building that up and then we will add to it with some of the shimmer too. So what I'm gonna do is start just with a really small brush and just get a little bit of this. And I'm actually gonna start on the inside and start to just create a little bit of depth right there. I know I'm going pretty slow and careful, so it might be a little bit of building. But I like to create the shape right off the bat first like this, and then kind of build the shadow in after that and sort of blend things. But at first I want the shape. So I'm just gonna keep building that just a little bit in there. This shade really isn't that intimidating when you use it lightly like this. It looks like way scary, like almost black. But really when you blend it out on your eyes, it really is a pretty purple and it's not that intimidating. With dark shades like this, just the blendability of them is so important because obviously that's going to help it not be so patchy, but that can be scary. I think I need a little bit more on this side. I really love that shade though. That's really pretty. I want this look to be like wearable purple, not like teenage purple, you know? I want it to be like wearable mom, late 30s purple. I'm gonna get just this little bit bigger brush and I'm thinking maybe I'll just blend with a bare brush and just see first what that does. Kind of want to blend that up just a little bit. Yeah, that's looking good. Blend it up kind of near my eyebrow a little bit more. I kind of have hooded eyes too, so I need to make sure I bring my eyeshadow upward so you can see it when my eyes are open. I think we're gonna do this purple shimmer now. This is a little bit of a flatter brush and I'm just gonna get some of this purple and I'm gonna kind of go over the, oh, this is pigmented. Look at that. I'm gonna go over just a little bit of that halo and just start to build that. I mean, look, that's much more pigmented than the other one. I think because it has all that shimmer in it. Oh boy, we're getting dark. We're getting dark. I wanna keep this pretty low because it is very dark. So you can obviously feel your eye socket and you just want to keep it right in that eye socket. I do not want to blend this up or I will look like a witch. And I have to work tonight and I don't want to look like a witch because I have to be a therapist. I just got a tissue and I'm gonna get a lot of that off on my brush and then go back and kind of just blend that a little bit more. Yeah, this is deeper than I was expecting and planning, but that's okay. We are just gonna go with it. And I'm glad you're here with me watching this because now you can figure out how you would like to adjust. I mean, it is pretty. It's kind of similar to the look I did before though. I'm gonna get some of my pink powder actually, and I'm just gonna get one of my brushes here, probably this one again. And I'm gonna do a little bit of powder over this eyeshadow. I wonder if that would blend it and calm it down just a little. We're gonna do the scary shade now. So let's do this purple here and I'm just gonna put that all over the lid and we're just gonna see what that looks like now. So that's very pigmented. It really is a pretty shade though, really pretty. It's interesting they put this kind of shade in a fall palette, but it really does, it does work if you use it the right way. I'm not saying I'm using it the right way. I'm thinking that I would have gone way less intense with that shimmer purple. That was way more pigmented than I thought. And then just put this on the lid. So probably skipping that and just doing what I did at first. And then this one I think would have been a little bit lighter and a little more day-to-day wear. But you know, when we're playing, we're gonna play. So we're just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna build this one now. It really is a pretty shade. I mean, can't deny that. It is pretty. Kind of reminds me of spring though, like an orchid spring color. I think I'm gonna go in this still and just go in the crease just to blend that and apply that shade if I can get it just a little more in the crease. Same bright purple. What do you think? I'm feeling like I probably need to stop. Just go over the edges with this bare brush too to kind of blend this a little more up and out. Okay, I just want a little bit on the bottom, but not much at all because we're heavy here. I'm probably gonna go back to this first one I did and just use this really teeny little brush. This is from Eco Tools. It's like an accent shadow brush, it says. And I'm just gonna go underneath just to bring a little bit of that to connect. Really, I don't want a lot though. Okay, I think that's good. I think we got the depth underneath, but it's not too much, and that's all I need there. Normally, I know my last couple of videos, I've gone so dark with my eyeshadow. Normally, I don't usually go this dark. Well, let's just continue this. So I just have a black eyeliner. This is from AOA. I don't know if this is available, but I'll find something really similar and link it. And I'm just gonna line just the top of my lashes with this. I do not want a lot of this either. just bring a little bit of depth right there. And I find to do this, it's easier if you just put your brush like this way and you just kind of stamp it to the side like that. I feel like that's easiest to do eyeliner this way than trying to do like a line. And you can kind of start out doing that and then thicken it as you keep going back and just kind of go back and forth and thicken to your liking. I feel like this one is just a little bit thinner than my other one, but I'm afraid to do too much because I don't want to get it too thick. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there. Just gonna do mascara. I just have my Lights Camera Lashes mascara, just my little trial version of it. I knew I wanted to do black today and not brown with this look. I don't know if you saw my short I recently put up, but my daughter, she's in cheer. She's in 8th grade cheer. They just won first place at their first competition. And I am just so proud of them and of her. They worked so hard. I just keep watching the performance over and over and they're just so good. I'm so proud, and they won first place and then they won overall best choreography, which was super cool too. So if you want to see that, go watch that short that I posted. It's so cool. I mean, we're purple. You wanted to see a purple video today. Look at the eyes. We are purple. I talked about this, I think in my last one, that I was going to throw this away because it was so dry and I first opened it and it is very dry. I forgot to throw it away. Now I'm trying to use it again and it is really dry. That mascara, man, I did the best I could with how dried out that is. So I know that doesn't look great, but that's all I could do. And then I had to powder my nose a little bit more because I had like flaky fallout from the mascara. Done with the eyes. Let's do lips. So I just got this ColourPop lippy pencil. This is in the shade. All I see on it is OBVI. I'm not sure if that's the shade. It came in the pack of like a ton of them and it's actually broken. I have to like put it down to have it come out. But I think it's a really pretty purple shade. So that's what we're gonna do to line. And then I just wanted to do something subtle with my lips, which good thing because I didn't know my eyes would turn out this intense. So I just have my Clinique Black Honey. I thought that would be pretty too because I haven't worn this for a very long time. And I love the shade. It's a little more red. Okay, we're clashing. It's a little more brick red mauve with the orchid eyes. Not sure it goes totally, but we're just gonna go with it. Just stay with me. And then for gloss, I got my Fenty Heat. This is a lavender shade. This is in Lavender Sage. I don't know if they have this exact one anymore, but I'm sure they have a lavender shade like this. I'll link one below that I find. I'm just gonna put that on top. These just always smell amazing. Oh, I love to smell these. Okay, we are done. Let me know what you think of this purple lavender fall look. It looks really pretty. It's just, they do kind of clash a little bit, the lips and the eyes, but I think the eyes look so pretty and just fun and just such a pretty color for fall when you don't want to do warm tones. I feel like warm tones are just so overused, overrated. Cool tones is where it's at. I love this lip. I think kind of separate from the eyes, the lip is gorgeous. I love that shade. That's really pretty. Here we are with the black hair and everything, how it all goes together. But let me know what you think of this look. Thanks for coming along with me. I hope you have a great day and you're having a good fall season. Make sure you give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and please remember to subscribe. That really helps me and my channel. Watch for more videos coming up and have a great day. And I will see you in my next one.